Working as intended.
Ta-da!
I'm just waiting 10 minutes for my paint train to get back.
Well, I see your night vision and raise you King Vision.
Queen Vision can move in all directions. We're getting very close to each other.
Uh-oh. We'll see how multiplayer works between, whether we count as friendly or not with this way.
It's like I start building my station here until everything just starts bombing me.
And on that note, I moved my artillery forward. I built this Uber base as a kind of a final, just to show everybody here how close we actually are to each other now. Jason had to go all the way from his base here, then all the way over there, and see how far I got. We can tell who did more work. Probably me.
Yeah, that's obvious.
It's obvious. I can tell you who died more.
I'm amazed my artillery can reach all the way over here. Ooh, can't reach over here. I've reached the limit. Kind of expected to come under attack already.
Let's dance, bro. Bug thingies. I don't even know what to call these things.
Aliens.
Okay.
Game over, man. Game over.
Hudson.
I couldn't remember his name. Was it Vasquez was the woman?
Yeah. Oh, that was close. I got caught in a lot of slime. Must be
What
getting
is she
close
in
to Halloween.
Hudson talking about? I think there was like, what is it? It was like, he was like, hey, Vasquez, anybody ever mistake you for a man? She's like, no, how about you?
Yeah. Yeah, when they're talking about, she thought they meant illegal aliens signed up.
Here come the alien. And they're getting fried. Kentucky Fried Alien.
Well, they're bugs, so maybe they're good covered in chocolate. Isn't that a thing for some people? Chocolate-covered bugs.
I mean, bugs are just pretty much meat, right?
Well, a very loose form of it, yeah. And exoskeleton.
Meat and crunchies.
Go, my robos!
My alarm's just going off. Stuff's getting attacked. I'm like, I know.
Repair this side of the wall quick. The only gun I have anymore is the assault rifle with the uranium rounds, just because I got so many uranium rounds.
No uranium.
No uranium. Well, for the most part, while trying to get the 238, the good stuff, you're like, what do I do with all this 235?
Isn't 235 the good stuff?
Okay. What do I do with all this 238? Well, I want 235. So I'm like, make bullets.
Or turn it into more 235.
Well, I mean, you lose one process. I mean, it only uses one because it requires 2 or 5 of the garbage ones, and you get 4 back out of it, and one of the good ones. So you slowly lose one every time.
Are you talking about Kovacs? I thought it uses 3 bads to make 1 good. Yeah, you use 3 238s to make 1 235, basically.
Oh yeah, it's 40 and 5, and then you get 2 back, so it uses up 3 every time, and you get 1 of the good ones. But I do have that going. I have 2 of those going on an endless loop, constantly making more and more 230.
I think I've got an entire chest full of 235. I'm just like, alright.
I got 2 full chests.
I mean, I just stopped working with it when I figured out that I don't really need nukes. I just need turrets and artillery.
That's really the truth of it. Alrighty, go check the edges of the bug zone. The arachnid quarantine zone.
Just gonna laser a bunch of worms that are left behind from manual artillery. Because worms are kind of annoying to hit with manual artillery. Auto artillery, though, is just like, fuck you, everything. Just pew pew laser everything. It's like all these spiders are after me. I'm just go on top of this cliff and they can't get to me. Because Spidertron be like, who cares about environment? Just walks on shit.
Yeah. I wish. I'm ready to launch a rocket though. We'll get to that. These explosive uranium cannon shells are pretty awesome.
Do you have all the rest of the materials ready to make for the Spidertron except for the fish?
That's a really good question.
You should go make that, because then once I can reach your base, I'll bring you a fish.
Okay, I'll go do that.
You should also make all the things that you want to put into the Spidertron, like the stuff that goes into your armor. You can put into a Spidertron as well. It's just that it's a little smaller.
But it doesn't need the fusion reactors, right? Because it comes with it?
No, I use the fusion reactors in it.
Okay.
Laser, 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 laser. And the enemies get so much health now that they're all like behemoths. My laser just isn't cutting it anymore. I made them mad, run away. I like how every station here that I make, there's like just masses of dead bodies everywhere.
Yeah.
Not a lot of room for a pain station here.
Okay, 4 exoskeletons. 2 efficiency module 3s. That'll take a while to craft.
Just have an autocrafter make it and then go do something else. Because remember, an autocrafter crafts. If you have the highest tier autocrafter, they craft faster than you do.
I mean, lots of things craft faster than I do. Okay, and 2 fusion reactors.
I have 735 repair kits left. That should be enough to make it to you. I hope. It says you're being dropped from the game. Your internet sucks.
It's weird because it's been really good all morning.
Since when is your internet ever consistent?
It's consistently bad.
Okay, I'll give you that. Having played this game in fast forward mode for so long now, it feels so slow.
Grab some more of those.
More what? Build a big pipeline. It's like this pipeline has 300k oil in it.
Fairly soon I'll be done all the research except for the infinite researches.
Those infinite research actually get pretty crazy, but they ramp up for like how much they require.
Yeah.
Like it doubles every time, so it's like the artillery range is like 2,000, 4,000, 8,000, 16,000, 32,000.
And that's a lot of rockets to send into space.
I mean, you can get to the point where you're sending several rockets per minute.
I guess. When you're efficient.
Yes. That's 1,000 science per minute base. It's got quite the infrastructure. Wait a few minutes for this train to get here.
You have to train it to go faster.
I mean, it takes several minutes for the train to get here now.
Jeez. Giga says, I gotta feed my gun.
Hope I don't need too many more clip explosives because I'm running low. I don't have to go all the way back to base to get some more. Incoming pain train. I hope the enemies don't go all the way back around here.
They might.
Like coming back around the west end of where I'm firing here.
Yeah, they might. Because they did that to me when I was in the middle of the lake. Because yours is so big, they probably will...
That's what she said?
Dang it. They'll probably lose their tracking, but...
It's way better when aliens get stuck on trees and then burnt. Oh yeah, I was fiddling around on single player, and you can't really do this on single player because the fire actually damages your Spidertron. I guess this mod makes it so that like the vehicles don't get damaged by a lot of stuff. Because I mean, with your tank, you can like run over your own like poles and conveyor belts and stuff and destroy them.
Oof, that'd suck. I'd lose everything.
Go pain train, take out everything. Let me expand.
I mean, driving in this game is complete butt ass.
I don't think it's too bad.
I'll try lagging just a little bit so that you're like, okay, I want to turn this way. You don't turn, so you turn a little bit more, and then you turn from your last turn, and then you turn your new turn, and then you're going back the way you came.
Like, it's not your turn?
Yeah.
Everything burns. Like Montgomery burns. I like you can mouse over and see how much damage the turrets deal. I was like, damage dealt like 500,000.
You can see how many kills they've done too.
Yeah, usually the kills are in the several hundreds per base for every one of my turrets. There's so much fiery death going on. There's even quite a bit of lasery death too. You know, one of my fiery turrets has already dealt over 100,000 damage.
I've got one that has done just over 2 million damage, killed almost 3,000.
Yeah, the only thing is that I keep moving my turrets, so whenever it does that, it resets the kill count.
Yeah.
Okay, there's cliffs blocking, that's why they're all getting stuck there. Why are they all moving funny? It's like, oh, because there's cliffs there.
I think I have a turret that beats that, actually. 3,500 kills at 2.6 million damage. That was my previous base's best. Because I keep making new bases instead of... I mean, I skeletonize some of the old ones, but... They're there so that when I die, I got a safe-ish haven to go back to.
Because Behemoth Biter's pretty much killing one hit, right?
Yeah. Oops, I forgot my stack of walls.
Too bad I can't click on me and see how much damage and kills I have. Like, for just running around with a Spidertron.
There's no stat for that?
I don't know. Haven't gone looking for it, but...
Oh, we can't get achievements on this mod
yeah,
pack.
because we use console commands. You never were an achievement whore, though, so what do you...
I was just clicking on buttons to see if I could find stats.
So much death. They just go around the perimeter and all you see is dead enemy bases.
Death. So much death. Death everywhere.
I mean, there's lots of blood, too.
True. Yeah, here's still hoping that the next Dead Island actually comes out. Stops getting teased. That was a fun game.
I was like, where's my pain train? I need to come back. Looking, it's still on its way back.
Okay, let's make some modules now. I need a bunch of shields and lasers. I don't need any... Well, I guess I need a reactor in there too. 2 reactors, probably.
So the thing you can do is that your reactors on the Spidertron will power up your personal stuff, too.
Oh, okay, so I can remove one out of my armor.
So what I do is I have 2 in my armor, and then I have 3 exoskeletons, but I also have 7 lasers. But I don't have any shield. My Spidertron has 4 shields, 2 batteries, a fusion reactors, and 3 exoskeletons.
Jeez.
You have to have, I think, at least 1 fusion reactor in each piece, though.
Yeah, no, I've got... I had 3 in my armor, but I'm going to take 1 out, and I'll put 2 in my Spidertron and leave 2 in my armor. Get some batteries.
Like a salt battery?
Yeah. Okay, I need lots of low-density structures. I got lots of laser turrets and blue circuits.
Probably need to refuel the train when it gets back here, too. It uses like 50 to 100 wood just to get here. There and back.
Oh, jeez.
Man, it's such a big stack of alien bodies. Like zoomed in, it's just like a mountain of alien bodies all around this little outpost. Alright, let's get you loaded up with wood. Oh, one of the engines had run out, so it needed the full 300 wood. Did you notice when the artillery fires, it's just, the empty casing goes on the ground for a little while?
Yep.
That's right, drop loads of aliens here.
Go test out my billion shoulder cannons. Yeah, these bunch more shoulder cannons on my regular armor is insane.
Which one, the laser defense?
Yeah. Shoulder cannons.
The personal laser defense is amazing.
It's like a light show.
That's a big group of aliens.
The biters still take a while when they come at you with the
Yeah,
laser
they do.
defense.
I mean, I have 7 and they still take a while.
I've got 7 as well.
What's up?
All of the shoulder cannons plus me just firing and walking actually kills everything before it gets to me. For groups of me walking towards them, I doubt that would work for the gigantic artillery groups. Crafting finishes. All I'll need is a fish. How efficient? Not really, but
Is it a vicious cycle?
yeah. I wish the nuke explosions were bigger. And you could launch them out of silos and stuff.
Launch them with an artillery cannon.
Yeah. Nuclear shells.
500 units away.
Oops.
What's oops for? What did you do?
Well, I originally ran back to my base to get walls out of that I stashed in my tank and bring my tank back too. And then I started getting distracted crafting stuff again, and then I forgot all my walls. So I got back to my base. I got back to my forward base, and it's like, oh, I gotta replace all these walls with shite.
That's disgusting, replacing with shit.
I'd keep you out.
Would it though? 'Cause, I mean, I raided for like over a decade, so I have to put up with a lot of shit.
You've played with me for longer than that.
Yeah, so I've had to put up with a lot of shit, so shit doesn't scare me anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't. I suck at building roads, but I make conveyor belts everywhere. What I should do is just make the fastest conveyor belts, just run them all over the place, and that way I can just get on them and ride them like escalators everywhere.
By the way, putting down concrete increases your pollution. Because like it's like ground trees and like certain things absorb it, but if you put concrete on it, then the ground no longer absorbs pollution. Or something weird. Or it causes it to like spread fast or something. I don't know.
I just made one line of it so I could run a little bit faster. Artillery out.
I see aliens approaching you.
Let's dance.
You got spit on.
Yeah.
Your shield's covering that pretty easily, though?
Yeah.
How many
as long
shields
as I
did you
get
put
out
on?
of it right away. I mean, if I stand in it, I could have probably 30 shields in it and probably still kill me.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you have just like 2 shields, it should be enough to easily get out of it with no problem.
I have 5 shields, and I usually have about half of my shields down by the time I get out
5
of it.
shields or 5 advanced shields?
The orange ones, Mark IIs.
How are they going through? Because I only use like 4, and I can sit in... Oh, I guess I'm in a Spidertron, so it doesn't really affect me.
Yeah. Spidertron's got its own armor.
An artillery train is puttering along. I wonder how much wood it used just to get there and back.
I mean, it started making solid veal cubes.
Yeah, I see your artillery straight down the middle. I laugh, feel like you kill them, they start coming after me.
That could be a thing.
How much wood did you use? Just going there and back is 74 wood. So...
Jeez. How many fuel does it store?
300.
Oh, so you're
300 wood is 3 stacks, so... You're putting stuff like coal and stuff like that and carry 150. Guide the enemies into a painful death. So you know the default setting for this mod is that you can't build rockets? Or you can't build the rocket things? They're actually like random rocket things found throughout the world and you have to go and find them. And use those to launch your rocket.
That's actually kind of neat.
Yeah, but it's kind of silly because you go like hours without finding one and it's like when you finally find one you have to build a factory way out there, right? Like you have to like restart.
I got full factories all over the place, so that wouldn't have bothered me any. That's what happens when zero planning goes into your base. You kind of just, make anything anywhere.
Ooh, they almost busted through the wall over here. I better fix that. I usually even though I don't really have to, I actually go out and guide the enemies and spread them out a bit so they're not all attacking the same spot on the wall. Because that way I don't lose as many walls.
I try and spread them off at the start, but then I don't care once the fire's already lit on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, I also guide, I get like 3 to 4 big groups at a time, so I try to, if they all go to one spot, they'll actually start breaking through the walls pretty easily, so. The behemoth biters are the fastest ones they tend to split off. If I can get them to split off, because they're the ones that actually damage the walls, and the rest of them just die from like the laser turrets, and so if I don't do that, they cause some pretty significant damage to the walls. Like I said, they almost broke through. Like, I have a 5-layer wall around this thing, and they've almost broken through. You also look, I have quite a few turrets, right? So sometimes I actually go out and like preliminarily drag the group over. Oh, the slowdown because there's so many aliens. Now wait 5 minutes for my train to go home, re-ammo up, and then come back. I mean, that's literally what it takes. It takes like 3 minutes to get back. Have you made yourself lots of rockets for your rocket launcher?
Oh yeah.
Okay, because you're going to use a lot in your Spidertron, so... Your Spidertron can hold 800 rockets, and it'll go through it in about 30 seconds. Give everything a good fixer-upper. Already gone through a couple hundred repair kits. Is my train on the way back yet? No, it's still on the way...
Still on the way to base?
Yep. I'm gonna watch you kill these aliens. Well, they only took out 2 walls there, looks like. And they're all fixed.
Step back and check my artillery map again.
Here comes some more aliens. Just a little group, though. They're gonna die. Bye, guys. Here come more aliens.
Oh, they shot in front of me that time.
Yeah, they actually, like, predict where you're moving to. Which I think is kind of cool. Smart aliens. Well, I can't really go with smart aliens because they do run into the wall and get burned and lasered to death. And, I mean, I have... What is it? The big biters and big spitters, I've killed 230k and 250k.
Where's that one again?
If you go into production stats, there's kills. I've also killed 66 spawners. 66k spawners.
I only got 23k big biters. That's my highest kill count.
Oh, train's on its way back.
I like how the fire on the ground creates pollution too.
Yep. Train's finally back. Ready to give him more wood.
Gave your train wood.
Yep. And my artillery train's having the time of its life. We have launched like 800 or 900 artilleries from just like this one station.
Some more aliens. Fix all the walls. There, it's like they were never here. Except for all that pile of corpses.
Speaking of pile of corpses, it's a big pile of corpses. Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Stand there for a sec.
Okay.
Are you standing there?
Yeah.
Artillery! Are you fighting off enemies there?
Yeah.
It's like, Mike, I can see your artillery base from here.
I don't have a space quite wide enough yet for me to walk through there comfortably.
I've widened it a little bit more. They sent enough aliens that they actually got in and killed couple of my turrets.
Oh, jeez.
That's because I was bombarding them and I wasn't paying attention to my base. Hi, Mike!
Read it!
Oh, she starts zapping each other with lasers.
Well, at least we know you can't.
Because I'd win. I'll protect you, Mike. Hey, hit enter. Can you get in?
I was taking stuff in and out of your robot.
Oh, yeah.
I can get into your robot.
I wonder if your lasers actually work for my robot. Some way to find out.
I believe they
my
do.
lasers.
Because I'm my shields are helping too.
I don't think your shields help. I think because I think the thing has its own shields, but I think your
Okay.
lasers definitely do. Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Explosions. Artillery.
Oh wait, I can do that too.
I don't think you can fire quite this far.
No, I can't. We're just outside my.
You can't hit me. You can't hit me. Hey, look, they're grouping up. Cliffs.
Frick!
That's a lot of behemoth biters, though. In this case, you just be like, oh, okay, never mind. All the behemoth biters. Then it's just like combined laser just fucks everything else up.
Yeah. Got a fish.
No, I gotta go back and get one. Let me send this train back. Bye.
Can you tell the train to pick up a fish?
I could if it was connected to it, but it's not, so. That's okay, I'll use a single thing to go back and get a fish. Meanwhile, I'll deliver you to your base.
I'll be fine.
Oh, hey, Mike. You have, okay, get back in. You have robots turned on?
No.
You turn them on for a sec? Oh, okay. Doesn't, if I mark things, it doesn't get to them for you, because if I mark things and I turn on my robots, they're just like gobble trees. You should try it. Use the deconstruction planner on some trees.
How do I do that?
So you see there's a red button on the lower right, deconstruction planner? Take one of those and then highlight some trees with it. You can click and drag an area. Turn your robots off for a sec.
How do I turn the deconstruction planner off?
I'll just put it back in your inventory. Or hold shift and then unclick it. And this guy deserves it. Lasers. Hey, it's Mike's base. Oh, I can pick up your walls too.
Oh. I have to put it back for it to link because it only links with stuff that it's queued to me, I guess.
Hey, Mike. Mike.
What? Should go get a fish.
Sure.
I get my own Spidertron.
Hey, Mike, go to your artillery base. And put a chest there for me to put the fish in. At the front base where you were shooting from before. There happens to be a train station there now.
Yeah, no, I'm heading there. I just hit a rock, but it was close enough, so I was like, I'll just park right here against this rock. Dang.
In case you break one. Up to 25 fish.
Awesome.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah. Is yours loaded with the super ammo or just regular?
You're on fire.
Dang it.
Did it even hurt you?
No. Yes. The fire on the ground doesn't, but when you're actually directly hitting me with it, it hurts.
Hey, Mike, you know what you gotta do now? Give your Spidertron 800 rockets. Do you have 800 extra rockets that I can have and we can go rocket together? Whee! Spider buddies! Spider buddies! Hey, Mike. What? You see my Spidertron?
Yeah.
I'm looking out over the water. I'm watching you. There, Mike. It's staring into your soul. If your map's looking here, the Spidertron is staring into your soul.
Dang it.
Not like it stops you. Yeah, I only put one fusion reactor and I put 3, I didn't put any lasers in, but I put 2 batteries, 4 shields, and 3, of the speed up things. The exoskeletons. You know what you need, Mike?
What's that?
And landfill.
Lots of landfills.
I put it in your storage in your Spidertron.
Oh, jeez, you filled it right up.
Best take it back. Alright, where do you keep your rockets?
At my base. So, the thing about vehicles is you can actually hold as many rockets as your vehicle can hold, eh?
Yep.
It's not just uses the 800. It will use the 800, and then as soon as your magazine is empty, it will autofill out of your trunk. I found that out playing in the tank so much.
Spaghetti. You don't have to get out, you can just walk over.
Missiles are... Okay.
Can I take a few?
You can take the rest that's in there.
Alright, Mike, let's go play with the ball of flesh. Alright, before we do, click on your Spidertron. And on the upper right it says auto-targeting.
Yeah, I told it to auto-target with the gunner. So, while I'm in there, it'll target.
You know what you should do first? Launch your rocket.
Yeah. It's just right up here.
Man, look at all the spaghetti. Your spaghetti is amazing. And it all works out, doesn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
I like how you never went past yellow. Also, why did you use speed things? You should have used,
because that was what I was making, okay?
Clock rocket! I'm gonna go up here and watch it blast off.
Team Rocket blasting off again!
Was I too far? Oh no, there it goes.
Eh.
You did it! You won the game, Mike. So you get it. Did you put the satellite in?
Yeah.
Alright, so you should have gotten 1,000, yeah, it's got 1,000 science packs in there, space science packs.
Yeah, and they can stay in there.
Alright, let's go fire some cock rockets off at the tip.
Where
Do you have sushi belt going?
Yeah.
It only has red and grays in it, though.
That's because yellow's is run out.
Alright, you ready to go out with a bang? You just climb over cliffs.
Yeah, I forgot that, so I was kind of unintentionally dodging them.
Alright, you ready to puncture just the tip? Let's do this! Cock rockets! Most of the rockets are hitting the aliens, and it's not even doing much damage because they have so much health now. I feel like it's fairly underwhelming. They should make it so that rockets only target the bases. Man, all these rockets. And yet, I don't think we've done really any damage to the wall of flesh at all.
There's a good chunk here, because mine's all cleaned up elsewise, right? So all the dead bodies and stuff you see here are since start. See? Reloaded.
Man, it takes so much to kill the behemoths. Rockets is like 10 rockets just to like kill one.
Which is weird.
I mean, not really. They have a lot of hit points. Like a ridiculous amount of hit points.
My rockets do 100 plus 180.
Yeah, and they have, I think, like 6,000? For the biters. The spitters only have like 1,000. It's kind of cool, though, the rockets. I think it'd be cool, though, if they had the option for it to only target, like, the enemy bases.
Because the rockets do a ton of damage to those. What would have been cooler is if I actually started making a bunch of nukes when I could. Like all the ones that were following you, I went through your spot, so I just ran them all over.
They didn't actually hit you?
Well, you can do damage when you step on them too, right?
Yeah, but I mean, they didn't just turn and hit you?
I mean, they did, but they don't actually. Look. I mean, I'm chasing right behind the ones you're going after.
You're right, they don't actually. They're still going after you. Ow, 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 ow. Those are mine.
It would be pretty awesome if we had autocannons.
So you know what would make this even more better is that the unlimited research, you can research more explosive damage infinitely, so... Right amount of rockets.
I am not, because I took more.
I've got laser support going.
Finish this off, I have to go over to my tank and using uranium shells make a suicide run into the middle and see how far he gets in.
You'll get in like maybe 3 bases thick, probably.
Okay, let me see where I put my tank. Is it still over here? Yeah, it's still over here. I have 169 times 4 rockets left. Okay, check my explosive rounds. Good, good, good.
Go, Mike. Go, Mike.
You're stopping me.
It's like, hey, Mike, just give me away. Just give me away. So apparently my thing didn't re-ammo, and then when I made it back to base, it re-ammoed, so I still have like 700 rockets left.
Oh, jeez. It's weird. Mine re-ammos right away as I'm shooting.
Oh, well, mine did once, but it didn't this time. Go, Mike. Go, Mike.
Yeah! Yeah! No, that's as far as I got.
You didn't make it very far. Alright, we did it, buddy. We won the game. You launched your rocket.
Yep.
We spent hours getting to each other, and we finally met up. This game was fun. Did you have more fun than you thought you would on a production game?
I usually always have fun on production games. It just usually takes me a while to actually start them.
Meander.
It takes me a while to kind of get the hang of things, and then I usually fall into an easy habit, as you can see, where it's like spaghetti because it's easy.
Meander.
Yeah.
So now you have to go back and get your body. You don't care because this is the last episode.
Yeah. Well, what I can do is I'll go. Wait, how do I? Just give me a second. That, and that. Okay. And control units.
Are you making a nuke? That's a yes, isn't it? Fuck, control units over here. If you want to pick them up, okay, go over on top of the conveyor belt and hold F. F picks up stuff off the ground.
Okay. Damn it.
And you have a rocket launcher to launch it?
I got my Spidertron over here.
Oh, alright. Make sure you turn it back to manually firing then, unless you want to auto-fire it. At the closest thing. Spider buddies!
Well, here's where we drove through. Oh, there's where my body is. That small little...
Explosion isn't actually very big.
No, but it launches a really long ways.
Yep. I don't think running on top of them really does any damage.
Oh, at least I'm faster than they are.
No! It's a magic trick. You're gonna make all these aliens disappear.
Ta-da!
Oh, you destroyed
I killed you!
Yeah, you destroyed my Spidertron.
Oh. Oops.
I went out with the bang, alright. You know what that means? Thanks for watching!
Thanks for watching, everyone! Thank you!
Did you like this video? If you did, leave a comment down below, smash that like button, and share it with your friends. You can also click on the left button to subscribe and the right button to watch more Factorio. Thanks for watching!